Welcome to the moon, a barren beauty. Hey there, space explorers. Today we're embarking on an incredible journey to our closest celestial neighbor, the moon. This rocky satellite has fascinated humanity for centuries, and now we're going to explore its mysteries together. Let's talk about the moon, the Earth's very own natural satellite. It's about 1/4 the size of Earth, and orbits our planet at an average distance of 384,400 kilometers. Despite its proximity, the moon is a world of stark contrasts and extreme conditions. It's a pretty desolate place with no air to breathe and very little gravity. The moon's gravity is only about 1/6 of Earth's, which means you could jump 6 times higher there. Imagine bouncing around like a kangaroo on the lunar surface. The surface is covered in dust and craters, and temperatures can be extreme, ranging from scorching hot to freezing cold. During the lunar day, temperatures can soar to 127 degrees Celsius, while at night, they can plummet to -173 degrees Celsius. It's a place of extremes, where survival would be a challenge. But even though it's a harsh environment, the moon is also incredibly fascinating. Its surface tells the story of our solar system's history, with craters formed by ancient impacts and vast plains of solidified lava. The moon's landscape is like a time capsule, preserving the secrets of the past. Imagine standing on the lunar surface, looking up at the Earth, hanging in the vast blackness of space. The view would be breathtaking, a reminder of how small and fragile our planet is in the grand scheme of the universe. It would be an awe-inspiring sight. The moon has inspired countless myths, legends, and scientific discoveries. As we continue to explore its surface, who knows what other secrets we might uncover. The moon is a barren beauty, but it's also a beacon of human curiosity and exploration. Eating in space is a whole different ballgame than eating on Earth. Because there's no gravity, food and drinks don't stay put. Crumbs could float away and clog important equipment, and liquids could form into floating blobs. Astronauts have to eat specially prepared meals that are designed to be easy to consume in zero gravity. These meals are often dehydrated and need to be rehydrated before eating. Now, imagine trying to eat a juicy burger on the moon. It sounds like a fun idea, right? But in reality, it would be quite the challenge. The lack of gravity would turn a simple meal into a floating feast. Without gravity to hold it down, the burger would probably float away from your hands. You'd have to be quick to catch it before it drifts off into the vastness of space. And the toppings? They'd be all over the place. Imagine trying to keep track of floating lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. It would be like trying to catch a handful of confetti in a windstorm. Lettuce would drift around like miniature spaceships, each leaf on its own little journey. You'd have to be a skilled astronaut to catch them all. And tomato slices might bump into your helmet, leaving smudges of juice on the visor. It would be a messy but amusing sight. Even if you managed to get the burger into your mouth, it might be a challenge to swallow. In zero gravity, the act of eating becomes a whole new experience. Without gravity, liquids don't flow down the throat as easily. You'd have to rely on the muscles in your throat to push the food down, which is not as simple as it sounds. So you might end up with a mouthful of burger and nowhere for it to go. Eating in space requires a lot of practice and patience. It's a reminder of how much we rely on gravity for even the most basic tasks. Astronauts often use special straws and containers to drink liquids, ensuring they don't end up with floating droplets everywhere. It's a fascinating adaptation to the unique environment of space. Space food is specially designed to be easy to eat in zero gravity. It often comes in bite-sized pieces or in squeezable tubes, making it more manageable for astronauts. Despite the challenges, astronauts still find ways to enjoy their meals. It's all part of the adventure of living and working in space. So next time you enjoy a burger on Earth, remember how lucky you are to have gravity on your side. Section 4. Surprises in store: the unexpected delights of lunar dining. Despite the challenges, eating a burger on the moon would be full of surprises. Imagine biting into that burger and feeling it float upwards in your mouth. The lack of gravity could make the experience feel like eating underwater. And who knows, maybe the flavors would taste different in the moon's thin atmosphere. Would the burger taste more metallic, more earthy? It's an exciting thought experiment. Section 5. The human body in space. Adapting to the unusual. Our bodies are amazing machines, but they're used to operating under Earth's gravity. In space, our bodies have to adapt to a weightless environment. Muscles can become weaker, and bones can lose density. Astronauts exercise regularly to combat these effects. The human sense of taste and smell can also be affected in space. This is because fluids in the body shift around in microgravity, which can lead to congestion and a decreased ability to smell and taste. Section 6. A giant leap for mankind. The moon landing in 1969 was a monumental achievement for humanity. It was a moment that showcased our ability to push boundaries and explore the unknown. But what if, in the future, our exploration of space included something as ordinary as enjoying a meal? And burgers. Eating a burger on the moon might seem like a whimsical idea, but it's a concept that captures the imagination. Imagine astronauts after a long day of scientific experiments and moonwalks, sitting down to enjoy a hearty meal. The idea of dining on the moon brings a sense of normalcy to the extraordinary. Might sound like a scene from a science fiction movie where futuristic space stations and high-tech lunar bases are the norm. In these imagined futures, astronauts live and work in space for extended periods, and having a place to relax and enjoy a meal becomes essential for their well-being. But it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility. As we continue to explore space, advancements in technology and human ingenuity could make such scenarios a reality. The International Space Station already has a kitchen where astronauts prepare their meals, so why not a restaurant on the moon? Who knows what culinary adventures await us? Maybe one day space tourism will become commonplace and lunar bases will be equipped with restaurants serving gourmet meals. Imagine a menu featuring dishes made from ingredients grown in lunar greenhouses, offering a unique dining experience that combines the best of Earth and space. Lunar bases will have restaurants serving up all sorts of space-age cuisine, from reimagined classics like moon burgers to entirely new dishes inspired by the unique environment of space. The possibilities are endless. These restaurants could become a hub for astronauts and space tourists alike, providing a place to unwind and enjoy a meal while gazing at the Earth from afar. Until then, we can dream about the day when we can enjoy a floating feast under the stars, experiencing the novelty of zero-gravity dining. The idea of food floating around in a weightless environment adds an element of fun and challenge to the dining experience, making it truly unforgettable. Taking a giant leap for mankind and our taste buds. As we look to the future, the prospect of dining in space reminds us of the endless possibilities that lie ahead. It's a testament to human creativity and our desire to make even the most extraordinary environments feel a little more like home. Section 7. Until next time, space explorers, well, that's it for our lunar culinary adventure. Remember, space is full of wonders and who knows what other amazing discoveries await us. Keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep asking questions, and maybe, just maybe one day you'll find yourself enjoying a moon burger with a view.